Hi, I'm Steve Gimbert, your tour guide and host of The Edge of the Universe. And I want to take a moment to tell you about this week's broadcast. We air every Thursday and Saturday at 10 p.m. Eastern on the G-Man Radio Network. And this week, we're featuring music of artists who have appeared on Austin City Limits. Now, I discovered ACL in the late 80s. It was being broadcast in Norfolk on WHRO Channel 15. They were one of the few stations in the market who actually broadcast in stereo. Well, as luck would have it, I had a Sony Beta VCR, and it could receive and record television programming in stereo. I also went so far as to put stereo speakers on each side of my television. People thought I was crazy, but boy, it sure sounded good. Now, I gotta tell you, ACL visually lacked slickness back in those days, but they really made up for it in the attention of detail to the audio quality. And this would appeal to both artists and viewers like myself. The program started in 1974 on KLUR TV in their studios that were on the campus of the University of Texas in Austin. It was a local show at that time. In 1976, PBS picked the programming up and put it on their network. Now, the goal was to showcase Austin's authentic music scene. And I believe they did a fine job of that, I might add, as I keep banging into the microphone. The home of the original broadcast was Studio 6A, and they were in there until 2011 when they moved to the Moody Theater in downtown Austin. Can you believe over 800 artists have appeared since 1974? These performances range from legendary artists like Willie Nelson and B.B. King to contemporary artists like Billie Eilish and Kendrick Lamar. Now, Willie Nelson was the first to perform on that stage in 1974, and to my understanding, he has performed more times than any other musician. Now, I think Lyle Lovett would probably give him a quick runner up there. He performed for the first time in 1987. He was such a fan of the program, and he lived in Texas. He used to get tickets and go see the show live. It was not unusual to see him on the first row with his unique smile watching other performers. I guess they figured the only way to get him out of the audience was to put him on the stage. You know, many national artists have considered Austin City Limits as their A-list of live television shows they want to be on. And many of those artists, including Elvis Costello, Radiohead, and Coldplay. Now, I understand Billie Eilish has been quoted as saying Austin City Limits was a must for her. And she got her wish in season 45 in 2020. If you've not seen that performance, go find it on YouTube. It is pretty amazing. Now, I got to tell you, there's too many artists for me to list. So tune in tonight. Okay, maybe it's tonight. Tune in Thursday or Saturday at 10 p.m. Eastern on the G-Man Radio Network. If you're in the Norfolk area, as we mentioned, WHRO, you can also find us on their sister radio station, WHRV HD2, or on altradio.org, and we air at 9 p.m. Eastern on those stations. Like what we're doing, hit the like, subscribe, and leave us comments. We'd love to hear about music, and you can tell us about what you think of this show. Be nice, okay? And tell us about future themes that we should do on other broadcasts. Don't forget our webpage is www.g-manradionetwork.com. You can find us on social media at Facebook, X, formerly known as Twitter, and we are now on Blue Sky. Search G-Man Radio Network, and we will come up. I'm Steve Gimbert. Thank you for joining us on this special video. Take care, man.